Established in October 2004 through a generous donation from the KRONKOSKY Charitable Foundation, KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot has been a perennial favorite for young children visiting the zoo for more than a decade. However, time and love is taking its toll on the entire nature spot.
Hi, my name is Lisa Townsend, and I'm Education Director at San Antonio Zoo. Welcome to KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot. Did you know that studies show American children spend less than 7 minutes a week outdoors in unstructured play?
What in this room?
Children who are given opportunities for unstructured play and spend a moderate amount of time in nature are healthier both physically and mentally, do better in school, have more self-confidence and self-esteem, are better problem solvers, are more cooperative and creative, feel more connected to nature, and, perhaps most importantly, are the conservation leaders of tomorrow.
Just getting the time outdoors is very important, especially like up until recently we lived in an apartment, so we didn't have a kind of a private outdoor space that he could play often. So the zoo's been a go-to for us since he was born, pretty much.
Aligned with the focus area, environment, recreation, preservation, our reimagining ensures that the nature spot engages our conservation and environmental education message in a setting that is fun, recreational, and interactive for young children and their families.
It's really neat for him to actually get hands-on and get his hands dirty. We'll go on walks and he'll point out geckos that he's found here. It's so important for him to get nature time especially, and to start that so early, right? Because we notice with us, we're on our phones more than we need to be, right? And it's hard to fight that, but he would come out here and play in the dirt before he'd want to watch a video, which is wonderful.
More than 1.2 million guests visit the San Antonio Zoo annually, and approximately 380,000 of them visit the nature spot. Of these 380,000 visitors, roughly 70,000 will interact with the play leaders in KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot.
He had a blast. He played with Sierra for a good hour, and they dug for fossils, and they played in the sand and splashed around, and it was great.
KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot specially designed elements for infants, crawlers, wobblers, walkers, and their caregivers will increase accessibility for a diverse community of young naturalists, providing an environment that explicitly supports CDC milestones and social-emotional learning benchmark competencies for preschool children.
We're expecting another little baby in a few weeks. We're excited for her to be brought along by her big brother.
A room for crawlers and for wobblers, and she can just kind of grow up through the house, and we're pretty excited to see that new space grow with her.
While visiting KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot, children will be encouraged to get out of their strollers, and in many cases their shoes and socks, for a hands-on encounter with real wildlife. Specially designated areas and well-trained staff will help children and their families immerse themselves in nature. During every visit, children will be immersed in nature experiences that engage the senses, encourage discovery, and bring them closer to wildlife.
Hi, I'm Tim Morrow, President and CEO of San Antonio Zoo.
And I'm Hope Roth with marketing.
Since 2004, KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot has been a perennial favorite of young children visiting the zoo.
However, time and love have taken their toll. With over 380,000 annual visitors, our favorite nature play place is in need of renovations.
KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot reimagined will allow for children and their caregivers to continue to engage in nature-based learning and play for decades to come.
The children of our community will have the opportunity to develop and nurture a connection with nature through sensory stimulation, motor skills development, play, and problem-solving behaviors.
Aligned with the focus areas environment, recreation, and preservation, our reimagining ensures that the nature spot engages our conservation and environmental education message in a setting that is fun, recreational, and interactive for young children and their families.
We would like to thank Impact San Antonio for your consideration and for the nomination of San Antonio Zoo's KRONKOSKY'S Tiny Tot Nature Spot as a grant finalist.
We look forward to seeing you and your families here at Tiny Tot Nature Spot Reimagined, and we would appreciate your vote towards this project, which will allow the children of our community the opportunity to become knee-high naturalists.